Total baby spice vibes today, just saying. Hey, what's up, and welcome back to ByStephieNics. Now, get your smile ready because today we're gonna be chit-chatting all about, you guessed it, teeth. I'm gonna teach you how to get your teeth looking whiter and brighter, and once you get them looking good, how to keep them looking good, because that is definitely important. Now, of course, if you're excited to transform your teeth with me today, make sure you just scroll down and leave a big like real quick, because I can assure you that's gonna bring a big smile to my face, and that's like the whole point of this video, you know, spreading the smiles around, something like that. So yeah, hit that like button. And while you're down there, you can also hit that big red subscribe button and the little notification bell right next to it so you can join the ByStephieNics fam. We have fun here. We would love to have you. It's totally free, and you're gonna be notified of all my future videos so you never miss out on them. I mean, honestly, this just sounds like a really good deal, so I would get on that too. Yeah, and with all that said, we've got a lot of stuff to go over. I got a lot of tips to give, a lot of advice, a lot of product recommendations, so we should just jump right in, I think. So to start things off, I feel like we should go right back to the very beginning when I started my journey to white teeth. It was a long time ago, back in 8th grade, right when I got my braces off, and I was really excited because my teeth were like nice and straight, but my teeth were like really yellow. Now, I'm not talking like they were white, they were yellow. See my water cup? That's the color of my teeth. You know what, why not? I'll just put some nice embarrassing pictures up for you guys. Enjoy. Yeah, so that's what we were starting with, and I really was like not okay with how my teeth were looking. So I wanted to get this little problem fixed, so I went to my dentist and I'm like, hey dentist, how do I whiten my teeth? Because, you know, they should have the answers. But they didn't give me the answer I was looking for. They told me I was too young to do anything. I had to wait at least a year before I could do anything to my teeth, which really sucked because I was super upset about the appearance of my teeth. Waiting a year to get started on anything was definitely not what I wanted to hear, but I stayed patient, I held it together up until my next dentist appointment 6 months later, and I'm like, hey dentist, like, am I ready now? Am I old enough now? Can I please, you know, whiten my teeth? And at that point, my dentist recommended gentle white strips. Do-it-yourself at-home teeth whitening products weren't really around, or at least I hadn't really heard of them. So this was the first time I had ever heard about white strips, and it was very exciting getting the go-ahead that I can go, you know, do something about my teeth situation. So I obviously ran to the drugstore, got Crest gentle white strips. They were like the 5-minute sensitive, less harsh version of regular white strips. So I did the gentle white strips a whole bunch of times, really, you know, was excited about it, but I wasn't seeing any results. It kind of did nothing, which was definitely disappointing, but it wasn't a total waste of time because it basically showed me and my parents and my dentist that I wasn't too sensitive for white strips, and this kind of gave like the okay to go ahead. So that was the next step. I went right back to the drugstore and I got some nice full strength Crest white strips, and that's where the journey really begins. Now, if you've gone shopping for white strips before, you know that there are a whole bunch of different types. Like even within one brand, there are different like levels. So over the years, I tried a lot of different white strips, but the one that I landed on that is my absolute favorite is right here. It's the Crest 3D White No Slip White Strips Dental Whitening Kit in Glamorous White. That's a mouthful. That's actually really funny because it's white strips for your teeth. Mouthful. Okay, I thought it was funny. But anyway, back to the white strips. So this says that it lasts 6 months and beyond, and it removes 10 years of tough set-in stains. And guys, this stuff really does work. On the bottom, it says that it comes with 28 strips or 14 treatments because each time you use 2 strips, one for the top and one for the bottom. So basically you're getting 14 uses out of a box. And this product right here runs for around $35. That's gonna depend where you buy it. It's gonna be a little higher, a little lower, but around $35 is, you know, the base. And let me just open it up and show you what it looks like. So it comes with a whole bunch of these are the treatments. Ooh, that is so pretty. So this is what one of the little individual packets look like, and let me just open it up so you can see the inside. You just peel off the top like that, and then there's a little, like, plastic backing that you take out. This one up here, the longer one, is going to be for your top teeth, and then this shorter one is for your bottom teeth. Now we can get into the application of the white strips. Get my mirror. Okay, so like I said, you're gonna take that longer top strip. You're just gonna press the strip onto your top teeth, just like a sticker. And you're gonna wanna make sure that the strip covers your tooth surface all the way from the bottom to the top by the gum line. You don't wanna like kind of halfway it, you know, you don't want half white, half yellow teeth. That wouldn't be cute. So make sure that you stick it on all the way up to the top, and there'll be a little extra to tuck to the back. Once I have it all the way on, I'm just going along my teeth and pressing it down to make sure it really sticks on nice and strong. And then I'm gonna move on to the bottom teeth. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna press this onto my bottom teeth, making sure the strip covers the entire surface of the tooth from the end of the tooth to the gum line, and then kind of take that extra piece and push it up and over the top. Once it's on, again, I'm going to just press it down and then kind of close my mouth and press through like that. You know, we're really trying to get a good hold, as you can see. There we go. Everything is on nice and tight. Everything feels solid and secure. But to go above and beyond, I never miss this final step. Basically, I take the edge of my nail and I just press in between each tooth to kind of get the strip really wedged in the edges. It's really gonna make sure everything gets white. You're not gonna have any like weird gaps in the whitening. And now we are really done with the application of the white strips. So now I'm just gonna grab my phone and set a 30-minute timer so we don't forget to take those off, because that wouldn't be good. So I'm setting this timer for 30 minutes because that's what the box says to do. But I mean, if we're being honest here, I never take it off after 30 minutes. I always leave it on for at least 45. I haven't had a problem with leaving it on to 45 minutes. I have left it on for an hour and then it kind of gets a little weird. It starts sticking to my teeth kind of weird. So I wouldn't do an hour, but 45 minutes, I mean, I don't think it would hurt you. So if you want to leave it on a little bit longer, I'm just saying I've done it and it's okay. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So while the whitening is working, let's get back to the story of my teeth whitening journey that I was telling you about before. So once I graduated to the full intensity crest white strips, I was doing these white strips every single day and I saw results pretty fast. I got rid of that really harsh yellow, that staining that I was looking to get rid of. And at that point I was left with like kind of just normal teeth. They weren't super white, but they weren't super yellow either. So in addition to the white strips, I started using whitening toothpaste. Since I was already loving the crest, I opted for a crest toothpaste. Again, they have a whole bunch of different types, but the one that I ended up liking the best was the Crest 3D White Luxe Glamorous White toothpaste. I don't have the box with me now because I don't currently use this toothpaste anymore, but I use this for maybe like 6 years. I only switched pretty recently, so this is definitely a great toothpaste and I would recommend it. This glamorous white toothpaste, in addition to the glamorous white strips, honestly was a great combination and it took my teeth from yellow to good to white. My teeth were finally like nice and bright white. I was so excited. Ice cream truck. So at this point, we're a few years into my journey. I wasn't still doing these white strips every day anymore. Once I got away from the yellow teeth and really into white teeth, I was kind of more in maintenance mode. Definitely did not have to do these every day. I felt like that was just not safe and also not really necessary anymore. So I switched to doing these maybe like once every 2 weeks and then once a month and then once every 6 weeks. So now at this point, I do these kind of whenever I feel I need them. I'm not really on a set schedule, but if I have like a big party or an event coming up, I'll be like, oh, let me go do a white strip. I'll do it for 45 minutes, an hour, and it'll really get my teeth back in like bright, shiny, good state. So when you're getting these, you're definitely not committing to every day forever, but it's kind of like, it's a journey. First you're getting good, so you're doing it every day, and then once you're good, you want to stay good by doing them every once in a while. I feel like I'm kind of jumping all over the place with this story, but I hope you're following. Are you taking notes? Basically what we're up to is I'd gotten to the point where my teeth were white and not getting any whiter. So I decided to make a change. It was at this point that I switched to my new toothpaste. I switched brands. I switched over to Colgate's whitening toothpaste, which I've got right here because this is what I currently still use. It's nice and wrinkled. It shows I use it. So again, like all these products, they have a whole bunch of different varieties of whitening ones within their line. So I tried out a whole bunch. Some of the flavors were kind of gross, so I ended up settling on this one, which I really like the whitening power and I like the flavor. It's the Colgate Optic White Platinum High Impact White toothpaste in the flavor Glistening Mint. So I really like the flavor of this one, but more importantly, I really love the whitening power. I feel like this just brought me from white to really white, and I'm so happy with my Colgate toothpaste. Thank you, Colgate. Yeah. So if you want to skip all the trial and error and just get to what I like the absolute best, you're going to want to go for the Crest 3D White Strips in glamorous white, and the Colgate toothpaste optic white in high impact white glistening mint. That's a lot of information, a lot of the word white, and also it's getting tough to talk with these white strips on. So I think I'm just gonna sit back and wait for these 30 minutes to run out, and then we'll continue. This is getting annoying. Okay, time to take the white strips off. Okay, so the way I do this is I take a tissue or a paper towel and I wet it, and then I just peel off the white strips. Let me just grab the top one. I just take the wet tissue or paper towel and I just wipe the surface of my teeth to get all the extra sticky stuff off. Okay, there we go, all cleaned off. Literally obsessed. Okay, and now we can get back to talking, if I can remember what we were talking about. Teeth, right? So we went through kind of the main stuff with the white strips and the toothpaste. That's gonna really give you that major transformation, but I have 3 additional mini tips that are gonna help you to really get the whitest teeth possible and have them look their best. Yeah. So in order for teeth to look their best, they actually have to be at their best. If you aren't taking good care of your teeth, no amount of white strips are gonna make them look really good. You have to be brushing and flossing. So in terms of brushing, I have the Instagram toothbrush, a lot of people call it that, from Quip. Basically, it's an electric toothbrush just like all other ones, but what's cool about this one is that it's so thin. It's literally the size of a regular toothbrush. It's not like big and fat at the bottom like normal electric toothbrushes are. And also, my favorite part about this is that you don't have to charge it. It runs on a single AAA battery right inside here, so you don't have to like put it on the stand at night and like plug it in with the bulky charger and the cord everywhere. This is cleaner, simpler. Literally, it just goes in the toothbrush holder with all the other toothbrushes. So I love this thing. And then in terms of brushing, I feel like it helps me to get a really good clean. It has a cool little feature. It has this little button that you press and then it vibrates just like a normal electric toothbrush. But what's cool about this one is that every 30 seconds, it kind of stops vibrating for like a second. There's like a little like pulse, they call it, to remind you to move to another part of your mouth. Basically, the ideal amount of time you want to brush is 2 minutes. So splitting it up into 30 seconds top right, and then you're gonna move top left, and then you move bottom left, and then bottom right. Just with that little reminder, it's gonna keep you brushing for the right amount of time so you really clean your teeth well and keeping those pearly whites healthy. I think that's all I had to say about my toothbrush. I mean, other than the fact that it's super pretty, which you saw. I mean, rose gold toothbrush, really? Really? It's goals. Okay, but we're done with the toothbrush. I also mentioned flossing, which I'm good with brushing. I'm not good with flossing. I really gotta get better with it. So to help me with that, I have these little floss sticks. It's from the brand Oral-B. They're called Glide. They're little floss picks and they're like minty flavored, and you don't have to like thread the floss. It's just, let me show you. Maybe it's weird that I'm about to floss on camera, but I'm about to floss on camera. So anyway, you're gonna take the end with the little floss piece and you're just gonna pop it between 2 teeth and just, you know, thread it back and forth like a piece of floss. Super easy. Yeah. And there, that was like half a second and you flossed without like, you know, the annoying like 2-handed shuffle you gotta do with regular floss. And also it's mint flavored, which is cool. And then the other end you have a pick, so you know when you're on the go and you just ate lunch and you're not sure if there's stuff in your teeth, you know, you just take out your phone and you're like, oop, you just pick out food like that. So really cool multi-use product. I'd recommend for sure. And just another little step to add in to keep your teeth at their healthiest, which is gonna keep them looking their best. Okay, now I'm gonna stop pretending to be a dentist for a second and move on to my last 2 tips. So this next tip is super, super simple, but probably the most important thing I'm gonna say in this entire video. When you're trying to get white teeth, 2 of your biggest enemies are coffee and black tea. Basically anything that's gonna stain your teeth. So rather than tell you to give up your favorite drink because that's just crazy, all I'm saying is add a straw. That's all. Add a straw. With the straw, it's just gonna send the coffee or whatever you're drinking to the back of your mouth. So it's gonna bypass your teeth totally. So you're not gonna have any of that staining. If any of the drink at all is touching your teeth, it's gonna touch your teeth in the back where no one can see it anyway. And it's gonna be very minimal staining, which you could definitely fix with these products right here. So yeah, it's really nice to drink your hot coffee right out of the cup, but add a straw, you'll get used to it really quick. It's gonna be totally worth it because you're gonna get rid of that stain just hitting your teeth day after day, messing up all your progress. So a straw, a quick, easy, free way to prevent staining, avoid yellowing, and just a whole mess that, you know, you could do without. Add a straw and thank me later. And now for my final tip. Since this is a beauty channel, I can't leave you without a little makeup themed advice. And boys, don't click out yet. This doesn't totally not apply to you. Basically, this tip is about lipstick. What does that have to do with teeth whitening? Let me tell you. You are never gonna see an ad for a whitening toothpaste where the model is wearing orange lipstick. 9 times out of 10, she's gonna be wearing a nice bright red lipstick. And this is because cooler tone colors are gonna help your teeth look whiter, whereas warmer colors like orange are gonna make your teeth look yellow. And in saying that, not all red lipsticks are good for this because there are warm toned red lipsticks. But if you stick to the cool tone, blue based, kind of berry reds, or pinks for that matter, you're gonna be safe. It's gonna kind of trick the eye and make your teeth look whiter. And on the other side, you're definitely gonna wanna stay away from the warmer reds with an orange or yellow base, because that's gonna just make your teeth look yellower than they are. We're trying to get white teeth. We don't wanna sabotage ourselves here. So like I said, for the guys out there, this doesn't just apply to lipstick. It's really any color that you have around your face. So the color of your shirt, the color of your glasses, it's all gonna affect how the color of your teeth reads. So just something to keep in mind. You wanna stay with the bluer, cooler tones rather than things on the warmer side. So if you're just starting out on your whitening journey, your teeth aren't quite where you want them just yet, grab a blue-based red. It's gonna help you fake it till you make it. So just a little inside makeup tip you got there. Okay, and I think that concludes my teeth whitening tips for achieving white teeth and maintaining white teeth. I'm actually gonna have all the products listed down in the description box, so if you missed something or I just said too many words too fast and you're like, I don't remember any of it, go down to the description box and I'll have everything written out there with links to buy it. Everything I mentioned will be there. And of course, while you're down there, if you picked up any tips from this video, if you are excited to start your teeth whitening journey with all this new information you got, make sure you leave a big like on this video. Not only does it help me out, but it also will allow this video to pop up on your friends' feeds, and then they'll have gorgeous white smiles too, and your group selfies will be total goals. So do it for your friends. Hit that like button. And of course, the invitation to join the ByStephieNics fam is still open. All you gotta do is hit that big red subscribe button and the little notification bell right next to it to be notified of all my future videos. Okay, speech is over. It's a gorgeous day out. I'm gonna go walk my dog with my brand new white smile we got going on there. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, this was ByStephieNics. Bye.